Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Gray Man Gaming. Thank you for joining me once again in Dreamlight Valley. It is our weekly visit to Dreamlight Valley on Wednesday. We do it on reset day, for that purpose. So happy to have you here today. And we have a couple things that are new. We got, new, old. We have the treasure hunt that is going on right now in Dreamlight Valley. I think they had it once before. They had it last year, where you have to go around and find a golden dig spot every day and a fishing spot that you can find daily within the valley. And of course, you have to have your valley areas unlocked, Peaceful Meadow and all that jazz. And then you just find the golden dig spot, and it will give you clues. There are some clues. I'm trying to remember some pickaxe meets rock somewhere peaceful, where you go break rocks in Peaceful Meadow. I remember that one. And like a dig around the forest, you have to dig up tree stumps in the forest. Valor, I know. So you'll know what I'm saying when you get to the actual dig spots. I gotta clean some of this up. Stuff's a mess. This whole place is literally a mess, but I don't take a lot of time in Dreamlight Valley all that much anymore. In fact, we're going to be talking about that because the Star Path is ending in 5 days, so you only have 5 days. I missed that. I couldn't find the coin. In 5 days. Here, what is this? This is a dig spot. I don't think it's... let me just get rid of it. So the Star Path is ending in 5 days, so you have a very limited amount of time to complete your Star Path today. Let's go up to Scrooge's store. We're going to go look at the store. We're going to do comments, our usual weekly comments. And then we will do the dogs, the usual dogs and cats thing. But that is the treasure hunt. Starts, I think it started yesterday, actually, last night. Or today. I guess it started today. So that is going on now. Just look around for the golden dig spot. You'll find it. And then the fishing spot. Alright, here we go. And then you collect the clues and you follow the clue to whatever it says. That jazz. All that jazz. 1,200 for this. That's a lot of canolas. I'm not going to buy it, though. Do we have anything new here? This all looks like stuff I've got before. I don't know, that green shirt doesn't look familiar. Let me see here. Excuse me. Boy, what is wrong with that? Look at this. That's messed up. That's messed up. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing here that I don't already have. How disappointing. Wait, what's this? Do I have it? I do. I have it all. Oh, well. It happens. Let's go back out. So that is just about all of the Dreamlight Valley news. Nothing really happens anymore so much in Dreamlight Valley. They try to offer new things, but yeah, they're pretty quick. The things that they do, you get them done and then you move on. That seems to be the way of Dreamlight Valley. But we got some games coming up that we're going to be playing. Allie and I are really looking forward to the Star Wars Monopoly that is coming out. We're going to be playing that in a couple of weeks in June. I think it comes out on June 12th. So it'll be just in time for the contest that we're running right now. The contest ends on June 14th. And we might start a new one, but we're going to be playing, Allie and I. Allie's going to be back on the videos with me. We're going to be playing Star Wars Monopoly, her against myself. And so that'll be fun. It's like all my games are updating right now. It's like I see update. I haven't really been on this weekend. We have had, here we go. We have been away, and if you hear the fan right in the background, we don't have the AC. I haven't had time to do the AC yet. And it is hotter than heck outside right now. It's warm, but it's supposed to cool off again today, and it's just kind of back and forth. It's no wonder why everyone is sick. It's warm, then it's cold, then it's warm, then it's cold. I'm getting rid of some of these things here. Um, oh, I'm getting a lot of the good stuff. Oh, we completed it. Nice, very nice. Sleeping Beauty. So let's talk about Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but I will say that for Star Wars fans, it is a great movie. If you love Star Wars like I do, I love Star Wars. Um, as far as movies go, it was basically just a long episode like of The Mandalorian. That's the way it seemed to me. I mean, they could have put it on Disney Plus and had the same effect, really. I mean, it was just like a longer episode of the Mandalorian. That's just what it seemed to me, and it really wasn't something that was a groundbreaking movie, right? Something that you're going to wait in line for. Look at this. There's the rocks. Something that you were going to wait in line for. I mean, although it did pretty well, but they could have easily made that into just like a Mandalorian episode and been just fun. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's Star Wars. It's not going to be bad. But I'm just saying that it could have really, it could have been an episode of The Mandalorian, and people wouldn't have really. I still think if you took, listen, my opinion, if you took the episode, and listen, if you haven't watched all of The Mandalorian, I'm gonna do a spoiler right now, so you got about 10 seconds before I spoil part of The Mandalorian. But I mean, if you haven't heard it by now, then or haven't watched it by now, you're probably never gonna watch it anyway. But anyway, so that's just a warning. Anyway, I would have rather seen the episode where Luke Skywalker made his appearance in The Mandalorian. I would have rather have seen that on the big screen than The Mandalorian and Grogu. I think you would have had larger, more. I mean, that episode seemed more like the Star Wars that I know. Right? When I used to go as a kid, when I used to go to see Star Wars movies and stand in line and then wait, and then of course you saw the text crawl for Star Wars, and you got excited, and it was just action packed, and it was Star Wars, and it continued the great story. I think that episode should have been put on the big screen, and maybe The Mandalorian and Grogu put in as an episode. That's just the way I see it, because that would have been beautiful in movie theaters. It really would have been. So that's just my opinion. But yeah, so it was pretty good though, for the most part. We watched last night. We watched The Burrows on Netflix. That was pretty creepy. It's by the same. Oh, look, there's the fishing pool down there. See it? That's the one we got to go to. The Burrows was from the same people who make Stranger Things, and it was kind of like a Stranger Things. It was creepy as heck, and I'm not into creepy. Allie loves creepy. I don't really care for creepy, so I don't like things that crawl and spidery things, and so I just, it really creeps me out. She loves that stuff. I am not into creepy things and creepy crawlies, and yeah, no thanks. I don't like blood and guts. When I was a kid, yes, but I mean, not anymore. I can't deal with all the, that kind of stuff. But she absolutely loved the show, The Burrows. It was pretty good. It is what it is. For what it was meant to do, it works. So anyway, that's what we did for the last few days, and of course I've been playing Lego Batman. I'm still going to continue that. I haven't gotten back to Farming Simulator. I got to go check on my chickens and my cows. I really have to do it today, just to make sure they're okay. I'm going to do that, and then we of course have like other games coming out soon. So I want to kind of, make sure that I'm hitting the older games as well. But there's just so many games that are going on right now. There was like a spell there for a while where there was just no games, and now it's like I can't stop playing games. Anyway, let us get to comments for today, then we'll get to the dog. We're going to do the premium shop. Let's do premium shop first. Premium shop, here we go. We have got today the Bambi for 2,000. That's kind of cute. Kind of creepy looking, though. I don't know. It's got weird colors. The Deer Ensemble. Okay. All right. We've got the Cozy Bookshop Home for 3,000. The Paper Whirlwind for 1,000. We got the Fairy Flower set, which we already own. I don't know what that's 1,500. We've got the Tinkerbell House bundle for 2,000. The Garden Fairy Flower for 1,750. The Maple Key Wings for 1,750. We got the Tinkerbell's House for 3,000. Goofy's Bayou Stall for 12. The Neverland Wishing Well, which will run you. That's the Clock Tower for 1,500. The Autumnal. I love that. I really do like that for 1,500. I love the way it looks. And the Neverland Wishing Well, which is 1,200. We've got the Adventurous Anna for 2,500 and the Enchanted Forest House for 3,750. We've got the Tulip Field set for 2. The Fennec Fox for 2. Oh, excuse me. Boy, that yawn came out of nowhere. I apologize. I'm boring myself. We got the Percy for 3,000. The Celestial Stunner Ensemble for 1,750. 10% off the Leafy Cottage House and 10% off A Bug's Life. We got the recommended Regal Splendor Elsa and the Seaside Formal Eric for 25. The Monsters Inc. tool set for 37. That's just ridiculous for that amount, or for a tool set. I think those are so overpriced. Every time I see them, it's just like $37.50 for some skins for your tools. No, thank you. The Stylish Sailor Ensemble, 1,500, and we've got the Kevin Costume Onesie for 15, and the Love and Airborne Hearts for 12.50. That is it. Besides the seasonal bundles for this week. All right. There we go. We got it covered. Yeah, I don't know. Those tools are just so overpriced. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can see maybe 1,000, but $37.50 for 4 skins? No thanks. Just not worth. In my opinion, not worth it. So I have a lot of opinions, I guess. Let's get to comments really quickly here. We got hello Gray from Pink Rose. Glad you got the glider. Oh, thank you. That's in Lego Batman. Yes, I finally am able to glide, and it's so awesome. Absolutely love it. Pink Rose says, good evening, Greg. Good evening. Brenda McBride says, happy Jedi Mind Trick Friday, Gray and all. Thank you, Brenda. Pink Rose says, for Lego Batman, the dancing part was hilarious. Yes, it was. That was really funny. Great video, says Pink Rose. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, as always. Pink Rose says, good afternoon, Gray. I was wondering why I heard Harry Potter music in a Batman game, and it was your phone. Yeah, I have a Harry Potter ringtone. I should probably change it. It's really old, but I just, I can't be bothered. It is. It's the Harry Potter theme on my phone. Now, Pink Rose says, I want to watch the Harry Potter movies. Oh, I know. It's a cue. It's a trigger, right? It's like something subliminal. You hear the Harry Potter theme, and it's like, I got to watch Harry Potter. I think my favorite Harry Potter is the one, I think, what is it? Goblet of Fire? Is it the one where they go into the lake and they have the contest and they go down into the water? Yeah, that's my favorite one. Where they have like the winter ball, and that's my favorite one. Pink Rose says, good morning, Gray. I think certain games just give me anxieties. Literally, Neo Jet had to hold my hand for a little while when I first started playing Splatoon 3. Now I'm fairly good at it. Have a magical day. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Splatoon. I haven't played Splatoon 3 in forever. I'm kind of waiting now, I guess, for the Splatoon, the new Splatoon game that's coming out in July. So I'm kind of waiting to re-enter that world again at some point. But probably with that game, I'm going to do it. I don't really feel, I just Splatoon 3, I liked it, but it's not my game. It's one of those games where I can, I can take it or leave it. It was fun for sure, and I liked playing it, but it's just one of those games that is not like on my mind when I want to play a game. But there are people who absolutely love Splatoon 3, and I understand it. It is fun. I just done like a lot of PvP, like when I was younger. I did a lot of Unreal Tournament, and so that reminds me of Unreal Tournament a lot. And it's just like I don't do a lot of the PvP so much anymore. I'm more of like I don't know what I mean. I like single player games now, I guess, and the time to myself. But there are times when I do like the PvP as well, but just not as often anymore. Let's see here. What else do we have? We've got High Grade from Brenda. Hello. Brenda says, I don't think Batman is supposed to run over citizens. No, I know. It's just me. When I play Batman, when I play anything that's behind the wheel of any vehicle, I'm just a bad driver. So that includes Batman. Hi, Gray. Happy Thursday, says Brenda. Thank you. Happy Thursday, Brenda. Red K says, I heard that on some consoles, the Will-O-Wisp is glitched. So that was that item we saw in last week's premium shop on Dreamlight Valley is glitched, and that's probably why you can't see it in the premium shop. It's those balls of ghost light from the movie Brave. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Let's see, who else have we got? We got keywords. All right, so the rest is all keywords. So that's going to be the comments for this week, everyone. We will do comments again next week, next Wednesday. And thank you all for posting your comments and your opinions and your ideas. I appreciate it, as always. Awesome. All right, let us get to the pups and the kitties here and do a really quick video for this week. Today we've got, on Morgan Fairchild's dogs, we've got... Oh, let's get rid of that dragon. We got Oren. Oren is at NYC-ACC, not a good place to be at all. Oren is ID number 251019. Now, please make sure, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. Please make sure that you just click on the link and put Oren's name and number 251019 in the message box that pops up with the link, and just put down, please pull this dog, and put down 251019. That's his number. That's all you have to do, please, just to save a life. Don't you want to save a life? I know I do. I want to save more than one. I want to save them all. So he's a 1-year-old puppy. He's just a year old. Very, very, very young. And that's not a good, listen. 1-year-old is not a good age to die. There's no age that is, a good age to die. But being a puppy, these people will kill him no matter what. They are, they're ghouls. They're murdering ghouls at NYC-ACC. So they will not hesitate in killing a 1-year-old puppy. Oren is at, let's see if I can find his, the borough that he's at. Oren is at Manhattan. He is, again, ID number 251019. I'm going to repost him on my X page. Please put his number 251019 into the link that I put in the description of this video. All right. Thank you so much. I would appreciate that. What is going on here? We got Safe Snuggles. Snuggles, court orders euthanasia of military veterans' family dog. Snuggles is a 2-year-old livestock guardian dog belonging to a military veteran and his family in Tucson, Arizona. He lives with his mom, dad, and 2 young children who love him dearly and see him as their protector and best friend. Let's see what we're going to read. This is going to be something stupid, I can tell. Courts are dumb. Most courts are dumb. Snuggles is now sitting in the Pima Animal Care Center after a court-ordered euthanasia ruling following a bite incident that occurred on his family's property while he was on guard duty. He has now been sitting in the shelter for almost 8 months and away from the family in his entire life. According to the family, this was his first bite incident. The bite victim was the children's grandmother, and she is also fighting to save Snuggles and bring him home. The family believes Snuggles is misunderstood. Please take action. Please, if you live in Arizona, or even if you don't, call Steve Kozachick, Director of Pima Animal Care Center, area code 520-724-5900, and take action. Tell them that he does not have to kill a dog that is on duty. Listen, dogs will bite. That's their only defense. When they see you as a threat, no matter who you are, they'll bite you. That's just what dogs do. I'm sure if a stranger walked into my home, a burglar, my dog would bite him. I'm almost positive. Because you don't belong here. That's why we have dogs. They're there to protect your property for the most part. My dogs see my house as their sanctuary. They don't like anything on it that they don't know. They don't like, I don't know if my dogs would bite, but they would certainly bark and let me know that there's a stranger on the property, and then they would let the stranger know that they don't belong here. Some dogs, if you are really impeding on their territory, they will bite you. But if you're approaching a dog that's already on defense, if you're approaching a dog that's already telling you to get away, and you approach it anyway, that's your fault. That's on you. You can also call Chad Kazmar at 520-724-7733, and that is the Deputy County Administrator. And please say, hi, I'm calling regarding Snuggles, the livestock guardian dog currently facing euthanasia in Tucson. I'm asking for a fair review of his case and consideration of alternatives to euthanasia. And there is always alternatives to euthanasia. I'm sorry to say, but some dogs, they will put in an order that the dog is to, either be muzzled when out in public, or they can't be out in public, or they have to remain on their. This is on their property, so that's hard. But please call these numbers if you want to help save Snuggles. I'm going to repost this. That's terrible. To blame a dog for protecting its family. That is just what dogs do. I'm sorry to say. I always, whenever we used to go out and bring our dogs out in public, this was, not my current dogs, but with Roxy and Tiberius, who were both pit bulls. And, pit bulls have, they've been misrepresented a lot. People think that all pit bulls are. So we used to always bring our dogs out, and we would always have them on a muzzle, because kids don't know what the word no is. We'd always, we used to walk our dogs on a beach, and it'd be full of kids and people, and the kids would always run up and put their hands on our dogs without even asking, and I would tell them to get away, right? If a kid asked me, can I pet your dog? I would say, no, she doesn't like strangers. Please don't pet my dog. The kid would still pet my dog. Now, if my dog had bit the kid, it would have been my dog's fault, even though I told the child not to pet my dog. And the parents get mad at you and stuff because, don't tell my kid no. I'm sorry, but sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, your kids need to hear the word no. Sometimes they have to hear the word no. I'm sorry, but I don't believe the fact that every child, I know some parents who their kids do not hear the word no, and they are the worst little brats ever. You know what? It's just I'm just telling the truth. The point being is that sometimes children need to hear the word no, and I'm the first one to say it. When you come near my dogs, if I'm out in public and they ask to pet, I don't want my dogs getting used to strangers. One, okay, I don't want someone to be able to walk up to my house and just, walk in my door without my dogs, and like my dogs wagging their tail. Even though they do that, Oz will do that, but I want them to, to recognize strangers from friends, and so keeping them, not letting everyone come up and pet them is the key. This is the way it used to be. It isn't that way now because we don't really bring our dogs out in public anymore because it's just, it's a pain. People just want to walk up and pet your dog, and I absolutely tell them no. Please don't put your hands on my dog, because it comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with a lot of, what's the right word I'm looking for? Anything could happen with a dog, so I would rather not have to deal with that, right? Anything in public. When you start introducing people to your dogs, that's the point of where the trouble starts because you're opening yourself up for problems. So I just say no. I say no. Please don't touch my dog. That's it. So it may sound a little cruel and stuff, but you know what? It's protecting me. It's protecting my dog, and that's all that kind of matters to me at that point. All right, one more dog we're going to do. We got Phantom. Phantom is at NYCACC. Phantom is ID number 253510. Please put that into that little link and send it to the Second Chance Rescue. That's the ID number for Phantom at NYCACC, and ID number 253510. And Phantom is at, I don't know what borough it's at. There's no page for Phantom. That might not be a good sign, but put it in there anyway and send the ID number to Second Chance Rescue. NYCACC, they're horrible. They're just terrible. So that is the dogs for today, everyone, for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always, and we're going to be back with other videos in the coming days. Try to get to the farming simulator. Try to get to Starfield if I can, but we're going to be doing for sure more Lego Batman. So I'm going to see you all in that video. I appreciate you stopping by here on the Wednesday version of Dreamlight Valley. Be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. Get out there and volunteer at your local animal shelter. Please put those ID numbers into the text box after you follow the link in the description of this video and send the ID numbers to the Second Chance Rescue so you can do your part in trying to save the life of these beautiful animals. Have yourself a magical day, everyone.